guys, we're here to talk to you today about nourishment. This is our Connect Principle number 3.
Number 3.
So, nourishment, what does that mean to you? It's a big word, so we know that there's going to be lots behind this one. And nourishment's not just about the food you eat, it's self-care, it's nourishing your mind, your body, your soul, getting out into nature, activities, exercise. There's so much.
A plethora of things.
What are 3 things that sort of are big for you in the nourishment field? Let's go to Lisha and figure out what 2 or 3 or 1. Okay. Something that's big for you. If we had to say what does nourishment mean to you, what would that trigger?
Well, I always go to body, mind, and soul. I go to soul, I go with my spirituality, and something that I try to connect with in the morning and at night. And whatever your spirituality is to you, I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to connect and to be able to get inside and to feel more grounded and connected throughout your day. Food, of course, is a big thing. I can be guilty of going and grabbing a takeout at lunch. And when I cook on a Sunday, for instance, I make a big batch of something because I live by myself and I can take it for a few days. I do feel a lot better because I know I'm properly getting the nourishment that I need. Water. I keep my big mug on my desk. I know you keep something in your desk too, right?
I do. And just going back to the food. For me, food and water is huge. I'll do a separate video about this because I really want to share my story. I got really sick last year to the point where they wanted to put me on really strong medication. They wanted to put steroids into my ankles. I had to have sort of bone scans and ultrasounds. Anyway, to get to the point I'm trying to make, I went internal because I'm a great believer in looking at what we're eating and are we getting enough nutrients to nourish our bodies to keep them strong and healthy. Our immune systems, they can go off like that. If you're going through any sort of stress and emotional times, and I was, again, I'll share that with you, but it absolutely threw my balance off. And it was my choice, and I can't say this enough, guys. I wish that I could only give all of you that little bit of encouragement to look at your food for what you're doing to your body rather than turning to medication. As I said before in a video, I lost my mum to cancer. The doctors and the surgeons and the nurses in the hospital that cared for her at the time were amazing. What I'm saying is, though, I think we're a little quick in society to reach for the quick fix. We go see a certain kind of doctor, you know, what's wrong, not feeling great, and there's your prescription, without really getting into what's wrong. You know, suppression is sickness. That's what I believe. So the nourishment factor on food, and I'm not perfect, I'm English, so I've had a sugar belly all my life. I was raised on tea and biscuits if you didn't have anything else to eat. As many North Americans would be as well. You just wouldn't call them tea and biscuits.
No.
So again, I've had my own emotional journey around sugar. So the nourishment factor and the course with last year has really helped to raise that game for me in being mindful around what I eat. Do I eat a perfect diet every day? Absolutely not.
No.
But again, it's making those little steps. And the water, you said you have your big jug. I do, I have a bottle on my desk. It's half a litre. So I do my best to try and intend every day to drink 2 of those before lunch, 2 of those after lunch. You know, they say that statistics were 60% water, or sometimes they say 80%, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But if we can just make these little steps, we're going to get better. And it's not about thinking, oh my God, they've just told me I've got to be spiritual and I've got to eat this and drink this. And that's not what we're saying.
Baby steps.
One thing at a time. You know, if you connect with that whole spirituality, if that's important for you and that's going to nourish your heart, your soul, make that a priority. If you're someone struggling right now with health from the body and it's trying to talk to you, then make that a priority. And as you get better in all of these areas, you'll build.
They do. It's a ripple effect.
You build.
You know, and the 3 pinnacles of good mental health, I know are sleep, diet, and exercise. And again, not perfect in those areas. But when I make small changes in one of those areas, I started with sleep first because I wasn't sleeping for a long time. Then I was encouraged. My body felt, okay, I've slept. I'm not seeking the sugar rush. I'm not seeking the big slice of pizza to give me that big carb and fat rush.
You can still have them though.
Oh yeah, you have to have pizza sometimes. But it just encouraged me to make, again, some changes. And it's that ripple effect. It's those little things that kind of just
Yeah.
filter out into other things that you do. But the 3 pinnacles: good sleep, good food, and good exercise.
Yeah. And there's some great teas. I was on a tea again last week doing a little detox to try and get rid of those sugar cravings. There's just so much that we can do to help heal, and I think that's what we're trying to live the best life, as we say. That's what we want to do out of everything that we're implementing here. So maybe just try and take, whenever you're watching this or listening to it, if you've shared it with someone that you think might need a little bit of encouragement or support, just take one thing from this video.
One little thing.
One thing that we've said, whether that's going to put a half-litre bottle of water on your desk, whether that's going to connect with spirituality, maybe look at your sleep, maybe look at your food. But one little thing, that's all you need to make a promise to yourself. And from there, you'll get better.
Yeah, exactly. Because when we nourish ourselves, in turn, the ripple effect once again, we nourish other people in our lives so much better.